We've done nothing but damage with our skull picks, and I feel like you've done nothing but damage to yourselves.
I felt like I gave Josh a piece that he would struggle on. What I thought was gonna be a load of line work. He turned it into barely any line work.
I can't figure out who the hell you guys are targeting.
I think it's pretty awesome that we're the last team in this game. My main goal with this skull pick is to ensure that me and you both go to this finale.
This was how it was meant to be, me and you in the end together.
But the last two people that had skull handouts went home after they handed their skulls out. So like, kind of a little freaked out about that.
I gotta be honest, I'm nervous. I can't stop thinking about the death trap that these skull picks could be.
I could just as easily sabotage myself.
Nobody's bulletproof here. If somebody's gonna up, they're gonna up.
There's 5 tattooers left in this competition, and they all obviously have faults, you know what I mean? Everybody's got a weakness.
You just have to be the one person who doesn't make the mistake.
This week, we're testing precision. There is no tattoo that requires more precision than a portrait. To tattoo an accurate portrait, you must capture the subject's likeness by precisely placing every single drop of ink. A facial feature, even a millimeter out of place, could change the appearance of your portrait entirely.
I don't really do portraits because one little slip up, man, and you're gonna make your tattoo look like Sloth from the Goonies, and that's the last thing I wanna do.
Portraits are some of the most popular tattoos because canvases can have a loved one with them forever. For your canvases and subjects today, this is especially important.
What?
Because they are often separated by thousands of miles for long periods of time. They are all active military.
Wow, awesome.
And they are all about to be deployed.
Oh, man.
Serious.
Let's meet your canvases. Cruzman, you won the Flash Challenge. You now have the power to assign all human canvases. Be precise. Your future depends on it.
I can count on one hand how many portraits I've done in my whole entire career. For me to get this skull pick is awesome.
What are you wanting to get?
I would like to get a portrait of my wife
Where are you thinking about doing this at?
in her upper arm.
She has so much hair, this is gonna be hard to translate into a tattoo. I feel sorry for whoever gets this person. I'm counting on Cruzman to hook us up, but Cruzman doesn't ever do portraits. I don't even think he knows what a good portrait is.
One good one up there.
Canvases one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Duffy.
Cruzman's an idiot. I can't believe you gave your own apprentice one of the hardest tattoos to do. That girl has more hair than any other picture in the whole lot.
Where did you decide to put this?
In the arm.
Specifically, why there?
I like it.
I don't do portraits very often, and my canvas wants his in a really bad area. I'm freaking out right now. It's just one of those spots with a portrait, it's gonna stretch and skew your wife's features. Between the size and the positioning of the arm, this is the worst spot to put a portrait tattoo. That's the only reason I would stray away from that.
I want to be able to see it.
If we don't move this portrait, I'm going home.
Cruzman, he's in trouble.
I was really confused when he picked canvases for Duffy and himself. It's like those didn't really ring out as being the two good ones up there.
Cruzman's strategy in this may send him home. For somebody that doesn't do portraits, the old picture is a risky choice. He may have really screwed himself.
I think that goes exactly towards inexperience on what to look at in a portrait. For me and you, this is like going to the office.
Yeah.
When I do a tattoo, I'm like, do this tattoo like you would be okay with walking around with it. My canvas originally wanted his wife's portrait on his arm, and I talked him into moving it on his thigh. This is much better placement, but this tattoo has a lot of things going against me right now. The hair could totally make or break this tattoo. I need to make sure the hair is flowing, but not super crazy. And on top of everything, it is so stressful having this woman watch me tattoo her face. This is a ton of pressure right now.
I was pretty shocked you got this.
I was surprised he gave it to me. I was surprised he chose the one for himself he did.
I wasn't the least amount of face.
Good point.
If you're not a portrait tattooer, then it's the least amount of portrait you have to do. It's a lot of frosting.
Today, you had to give canvases and their loved ones a way to stay together even when military service keeps them apart by tattooing a portrait. Duffy,
One thing I will say about your portrait is you do have smooth, good areas of gray, but the really heavy cheeks that you gave her, those really weren't as pronounced in the photo. You changed their face completely by sagging her out. And because you didn't shade the two back teeth on the right, as dark as it is in the photo, you give her buck teeth.
Hair is one of the trickiest things. The problem with your hair is where it meets the head. It looks like she's bald, and she's wearing a wig, and the wig is slipping off to the back. I think it's obvious that portraits are not your thing.
Not all the time, yeah.
You put a real crease between her bridge of her nose up to her eyebrow. It totally re-contoured the lay of the land. You don't capture the spirit. You don't capture the personality of the face. This really doesn't look like this person.
The judges have decided. Duffy, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Today, you must tattoo a natural disaster. Whether it's a volcanic eruption, a meteor shower, or a tornado, it's the fine details that will bring your scene to life.
Showing detail in a natural disaster tattoo is going to be really hard. It's movement and chaos and screaming. It's not something you can illustrate easily.
The strength of your shop as a team will determine your success or failure in this competition.
You got this.
And for this tattoo, once again, you will be tag teaming. Your shop will create one tattoo on the same canvas. Only one of you can tattoo at a time, and you must switch artists every hour. Let's meet your canvases. Unkindness Art, your shop won the Flash Challenge. That means that you now have the power to assign the canvases. Advantages are hard to come by.
The vets need to go home. So where you wanted to get done?
A tornado destroying a cemetery in the left bicep.
New people can't just come in, middle of the game, and try to dominate. We're gonna give them the hard one.
I want an erupting volcano on my ribs.
Oh, cool.
Hurricane and the earthquake are going to be really hard to pull off.
Okay.
Doom is a chess player,
Here you go, dude.
and he's a really good chess player.
Who was getting the hurricane? Here you go, man.
So I'm leaving this pretty much solely in Doom's hands.
There you go, man.
There we go. Great. Thanks.
Okay, canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
What do you want?
Volcano.
Black Anchor.
They gave us the biggest piece. It's like, what the
What's up, Aaron and Doom? I thought you guys had our back. Volcano, huh?
Biggest you can get, yeah.
Are you open to moving it, or are you pretty sad?
Nah, I'm with the ribs.
Can you just take off your shirt for us?
I'm nervous about him sitting for 6 hours on his ribs. He wants it big, he wants it bold. It's a lot of saturation.
Did you see Carlos in there?
Yeah.
It's massive.
That's what they do all day, though, every day. Black Anchor is a world-class shop, and it is known the world over for having really great realism artists. How you guys doing?
I'm gonna have to jam on it. I'm confused at this point that I am even in an alliance in this competition. I think they gave us the harder one, maybe to try and knock us down a little bit. I'm biting my lip off right now.
Honestly, I feel like we could really shine. I just hope that time is on our side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
It's too big, dude.
It looks smaller when you put the stencil on, but then you forget about all the color around the outside.
Today, every detail counts. Black Anchor.
The perimeter shape is just an obtrusive, big smear on the side of his body. You gotta leave some open skin. It's like everywhere you look in this tattoo is a cover-up. The only contrast you have is from the areas of solid color to the areas of light color you did.
As far as details go, there's no detail. This is one of the rougher tattoos I've seen here.
Today, you tattooed scenes depicting natural disasters. Based on your work, one shop will be packing their machines.
I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. I think Black Anchor did the worst tattoo of the day.
My vote's for Black Anchor.
The judges have decided, Black Anchor, you do not have what it takes to be master shop.
It's a bummer, man. If I was picking teams, I would have had you guys first pick. But on any day, worst tattoo goes. Doesn't matter what you've done.
Please pack your machines and move out.
In this skull pick, we're ensuring our place in Peck's top 5.
We owe Nikki, and she wants Boneface out of here.
Why the would you be in this competition?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
Go yourself.
Boneface gets the worst canvas.
Absolutely, hands down. Boneface needs to get out of here.
Today, you must transform your canvas's significant other into a pinup. Your canvases have brought along their better half, who they idealize. You must use ingenuity to show the rest of the world how hot they are, or how hot they think they are.
Pinups are incredibly easy to screw up, especially if there's significant others in the room looking over your shoulder. It's unnerving. It throws you off balance.
Let's meet your canvases. Ryan and Gia, you guys won the Flash Challenge. As you know, you now have the power to assign the canvases together. These stakes are high, so be ruthless.
Ready? Yeah. I am so psyched to have control of the game. We're gonna use this skull pick to get to the top 5. What do you wanna get?
I would like a pinup of my wife in a cat outfit.
Cat outfit.
That is awesome.
I would like a military-style pinup of my husband.
I've done a bunch of pinups, just never a male pinup.
Okay, canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Gia.
Boneface.
He's really good at doing men faces.
That's sweet.
Ryan and Gia are crazy for giving me this guy pinup.
He's tough.
You don't have to worry about body proportions on the guy. They gave the wrong skulls to the wrong people.
I like it. It was just so stiff, though. What do you think?
I mean, just something looser.
Like even just budging the arms to make them look more loose, it's still gonna look the same.
My canvas originally wanted a pinup design of her husband in uniform standing at attention. Now, the canvas isn't really feeling it.
Would it be too much work for you to have him holding a weapon? Is that too much?
No. With me starting so late, I'm hoping someone screws their tattoo up.
5 hours left, 5 more hours.
Luckily for me, I don't think Gia has what it takes to do this challenge because she can't pull a clean line.
Boneface needs to go. If he screws up in this challenge, then I'm almost guaranteed a spot in the top 5. I don't have a great report card. This is totally my make or break tattoo, and so I have to nail this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Time's up. Machine's down. No more ink.
It's a good-looking dude. Really happy with this tattoo.
You with me forever now.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. That is awesome.
Boneface looks amazing.
Boneface's tattoo, once again, is ugly. It's dark, and it's really not a flattering picture of that guy. How is this going to pass?
Today you had to show ingenuity by transforming your canvas's significant other into a pinup tattoo. Boneface.
This was a tough tattoo, especially with black and gray. Without being able to achieve a lot of different tones, you had the risk of a lot of things getting lost, and I think that's exactly what happened. If you look at the hand that's holding underneath the clip of the gun, and then the clip, and then his wrist, and then his arm, and all that stuff right there, it just gets lost.
What you show me in this tattoo is that you do have a lot more technical ability than people think. You did a ton of nice outline and a ton of really nice shading. It's just all the same tone. So now you just gotta make better choices.
Gia.
Overall, I like this tattoo a lot. The design of the girl, the shape is very nice. Get right into the fence. You literally just have 4 broken pieces of wood that are nailed together in a knot in a square. I know you're going for that look like it's a fence falling apart, but I don't feel like you got that. Overall, I think it's a great drawing, and I think there's some nice areas to it, but you know the part I don't like about it, the skin tone. When I came in, you had done exactly the thing that is the worst thing to do. You had packed this person's skin solid with the exact color of their natural skin.
Yeah, you told me that, and I put darker color in, and at that point, the skin was done.
Today, you had to tattoo a pinup. One of you is about to pack your machine.
Well, Gia, once you really get into this and you start looking at anatomical issues, from the bend of the back of the knee, there's just a soft crescent moon shape that drops all the way to the ankle. There is no calf, there is no distinguishing shape. If you're gonna do a beautiful pinup, you don't wanna give her cankles.
Do you think that this tattoo is not good enough to move me forward?
That is the question. There's definite problems with that ankle, or lack thereof an ankle.
time to determine who is going home. Chris?
Gia goes home.
But none of us even considered this for the bottom. It's baffling that Gia's down here.
Today, I firmly stand on the report card because she's had the biggest blunders. That chest in space, the peacock, you needed to not be here today. That's what you needed. You needed to sit upstairs. It's a report card issue.
The judges have decided, Gia, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Really getting tired of hearing Josh run his mouth.
And he's devious.
Right, and he's just using it to basically play mental games with us.
Personally, I would love to try to take Josh out.
I've got the most fire in my heart. I want DJ's team to fully crumble. I'm down to help anyone that is trying to take Team DJ out.
When you guys do make skull picks, make sure that that hit is very thought out and deliberate.
Right.
If we don't, then it's wasted and it obviously could backfire.
That's who I want to take out, and I know that's who my whole team wants to take out.
Yeah.
And today, you must tattoo Technicolor hot air balloons.
What?
What is that, man?
Like every color. Oh my gosh.
You're blowing hot air at my ass, right?
From intricate ropes to colorful and elaborate patterns, you must make sure every tiny detail is on point. Let's meet your canvases. Rolly, you won the Flash Challenge. You now have the power to assign the human canvases. And remember, every advantage is key to your success, so do not waste it.
Bro, you got it.
Team Anthony and Team Steve both want Team DJ out. So this is the moment of truth. Rolly, step up to the plate.
What are you looking to get done?
I want to get a hot air balloon with a girl holding on to the rope.
Cool.
A hot air balloon with a compass basket.
Damn. Get out the charge. That's murder.
There are so many concentric circles in a compass itself that the compass basket is going to be a lot to pull off.
Technicolor hot air balloon, steampunk style on my back, with a space background.
You want a steampunk hot air balloon, which doesn't make sense, in outer space in 6 hours? That's not even an option.
What do you get when your idea is wet?
Autumn-colored hot air balloon with an acorn basket in my right armpit.
Inside the armpit.
Inside the armpit.
The armpit is a mother. Are you down to moving it at all?
Not at all.
If you give the end of the underarm, it's death.
Anyway.
Yes.
There's a lot of bad skulls, and I gotta make sure that our team is gonna be safe.
Canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Rolly.
Got you.
It's the compass. Lines with lines with lines.
Josh.
Yep. Of course he gave me the compass basket.
Thanks, Rolly.
My canvas wanted a hot air balloon with a compass for a basket, and I swayed her into this really awesome design of this balloon carrying this mother whale and its infant. I can pull off a compass, but it's just not gonna be that cool.
I'd rather see a whale tied to a balloon than a compass.
But I don't think it hits the challenge as much.
There's other people in the room. You don't have to worry about me all the time.
I'm never worried about you.
You haven't shut up about me and my piece since
You
guys
haven't
sat
shut up
down.
at all.
Oh, Stevesy, you're the coolest.
I was gonna do a dark brown.
But just make sure over here is black.
Okay. Today I'm not playing it safe. I think it's time for me to show everybody what I'm made of.
Are you putting color here?
Yep. I just was gonna save it for last because it'll be the lightest.
Perfect, okay.
I know a lot of color theory. I'm going completely off of my own head on this one and not using any kind of reference. I'm just creating it as I go. It's a big risk, but I think that I can pull this one off.
5,
Nerve-wracking.
4,
Jesus.
3, 2,
Cutting it real close.
1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
All right, let's hop up and take a look.
It's pretty awesome.
Stoked?
Yeah, I love it.
It's pretty clear that Rolly hit Team DJ super hard, and we all pulled off great tattoos. You can't shake us. We're not going anywhere.
We've done nothing but damage with our skull picks, and I feel like you've done nothing but damage to yourselves.
I felt like I gave Josh a piece that he would struggle on. What I thought was gonna be a load of line work. He turned it into barely any line work. What do you want me to do?
Then you gave Jason a rib tattoo.
It was the ribs, but I felt like you could shine.
Had it been on the calf, I'd have smashed it.
Had Josh had a rib tattoo to do, he would have had wiggly up lines the whole way through.
I can't figure out who the hell you guys are targeting.
I gave Frank an armpit, and I gave Deanna a cluster of an idea.
Team Steve sucks at skull picks. You guys have had 2 skull picks in a row, and you know what we've gained from it? Josh almost got tattoo of the day twice, and we lost Mike.
I handed out skull picks the way I felt like I needed to. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm not even listening to I'm gonna target everybody. So
Whatever. Yeah.
Today, you had to show flawless detail tattooing Technicolor hot air balloons. Amanda.
First question is, between the balloon and the basket, what's going on there?
I was under the impression that the flame was more up in the actual balloon, so I didn't design it to where there was the middle part with the flame.
It just looks like it's not done.
You need a bolder outline on this. Look at all the areas where yellow actually penetrates your black outline and covers it. If you put a thicker, stronger line, it looks more deliberate. Nobody has a heavy balloon that's gonna cruise through the atmosphere and support the weight of human lives that are inside.
Team DJ, you're up. Josh.
It is a definite unique idea. I like the whales hanging by the ropes. I love the attention to detail in this netting that goes across with the shadow underneath. All these little squares and triangles that you've created, the color is solid in each one of those little areas.
I mean, looking at this compared to what I've looked at in the room, it's a relief.
Thank you, guys.
All right, judges, time to determine who's going home.
Amanda.
The judges have decided. Amanda, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Please pack your machines and close shop.